And that's anyways. How's it go? Topic. All right. So for today's topic, happy evening to everyone. This is a new format, a new idea, a new concept, one shall say. This is really me just trying to essentially make this my new evening, we chillin' kind of vibe, kind of ordeal. What's good, G? What's good with you? I would hit the wave button, but I got the camera kind of just situated to where if I sneeze too hard, that thing is going down. You know, bro, thank you for riding with me, you know. So anyways, this is actually, man, thank you. I'm really trying, I'm trying new things. You know, the room is a mess. But, you know, it's really just you and me in here. I can't see a lot of people tuning into this live because there was no promo behind it. So, you know, I can't really. But anyways, so this is going to be the platform where I kind of explain what happened, whatever I talked about in the daily confirmation. Sometimes you guys may not know, but the daily has a bunch of like, not a bunch, but sometimes every so often I get a question like, what led you to get to this or what caused you to get to this? What's good, Brittany? Congratulations once again. You know, you're out here just living your mom life. But this gives me an opportunity for me to really like talk to people and engage with people. And this is something I want to start implementing in the evening. So you guys can kind of see like cozy cone, for lack of a better word. But yeah, today's daily confirmation was really interesting to me because I be honest with you, just be completely honest and vulnerable with the camera. I'm always caught. What's good, Justin? I'm always caught in this tie between age, where my age is. So if you watched the daily confirmation this morning, you kind of could see, and you should probably notice that I was like, age shouldn't be a barometer of where you should be in life. And I'm at an interesting age because I was under the impression that I should be somewhere else. Now, what does that mean, Mohammed? What are you really saying? You're saying a bunch of words, but you're saying nothing. I was under the impression that at 27, back when I was 17, that, you know, I would have some form of income, some form of job, and I don't know. I do have a job and I do have income, but I'm still making the same undergrad numbers that I was getting back in the day. What's good, Z? Just for more people walking in, introducing you once again. This is going to be my new nightly kind of series where I discuss whatever in depth, whatever I covered in the daily confirmation. The daily confirmation, honestly, has been the most fun part of my entire photography journey ordeal. And sometimes I don't think I'm able to give a long format explanation of it. So what I'm doing, so you guys know under full discretion, there's a camera right behind you actually, where I'm actually recording all of this on another camera, and I'm actually able to tell the people, I can post daily on YouTube as well and talk about the things that I covered in my day, maybe a vlog or a deal. But instead of me just recording to it quietly, I want you guys to actually see. So feel free to actually jump in, engage. If you have any questions or anything like that, best believe you'll have the shout out on the YouTube video. I even bought a new lens for this. That's how committed I am to this. Get off your phone, Z. To this this new format. Because like I said, I realize I like talking more than anything else. So anyways, if anyone paid attention to my story this morning, I covered today's daily confirmation is strictly about age and where you're supposed to be, right? So everybody should know, but I'm 27 years old, and in my head at 27, I was going to be a different spot. I thought I would have somewhat adult money. I thought I would have just a better situation than where I'm at right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with it. I'm more than beyond. I'm grateful for where I'm at in life. However, I just thought it'd be a little bit more. Sometimes I find myself, and they always happen at the weirdest time. I'm like, right now it's summertime out there in Bakersfield, if you guys know anything about summers in Bakersfield, but when summers in Bakersfield are excruciating hot, but there's nobody who works harder than the ants in the city, who will try to find any crevice in your home to live in. You know, they create these kind of segments where they just have they create these lanes, and I've been in this fight with myself. It is literally, yes, Z, is literally hell out here. But they've created these lanes in my room. And I promise you, I don't eat in my room. I drink water in my room. I probably have my cup of coffee in my room. But I don't know, for me sometimes me seeing the ants, it literally like drives me crazy. Like, bro, I thought I would have adult money. I thought I'd be in a position where I wouldn't have any bugs or anything around me. But I do. Now, don't get me wrong. I love, like I keep on saying, don't get me wrong, but I love my roommates. My roommates are the reason I am here and able to have the confidence to put on this show and put on this new platform. But at the same time, you know, what I had to ask myself, what is success? Also more discretion. I have a lot of very successful friends, and successful in its most organic form. What does that mean? Like, you know, I have friends making adult money, friends who I'm at a point where I'm making life decisions on like $100 margins, which is ridiculous, you know? But at the same time, I'm in a position where I see my friends who are able to go on a vacation and do things and travel and buy things, you know, and I'm asking myself, am I doing the right thing? Am I taking the right path? Is this a smart thing? Hey, yo, is this a playlist? Not quite. This is not so much you still give talent and positive attitude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I ask myself, am I doing the right thing? You know, those who are in this space, Z, you can definitely speak in on this, but like you understand, it's like in the content creation lane, you spend so much time talking to yourself. Every morning, you talk to yourself to wake up, to go to work. Then you're in your car and you tell yourself, I should be making content. You know, oh, thank you. No, this is actually just the lo-fi on YouTube. I just picked a channel. You know, I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't flag this in the video. That's why I have the mic over here, trying to keep it away from all that music and whatnot. But yeah, like it's frustrating because I find, like I said, you find yourself talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself in your car, you know, whether it's like, damn, I need gas. Do I do gas or do I buy a new SD card? Do you find yourself in a predicament where you're like, should I record right now or should I finally catch up, or should I catch up with some sleep? You know, in this lane, in this space, and especially for me, I'm what you call deemed a full-blown workaholic. I will work from sunrise to sunset. I'll give up moments in my life. I'll give up those cute family moments. I will give up anything to work because I'm chasing something I can't see. So it takes me back to my daily confirmation, talking about age is not a barometer of where you should be. And I have to, and I'm telling this to you because the daily confirmations aren't really so much for the community. They're for me. They're for me to remind myself that I got to keep going. They're there for me to tell myself that this route that I'm taking, this unorthodox route, does have a nice finish line, but you can't see it. You can't see it. And it's important for those in this creative space to understand that your lane isn't like anyone else's. Your lane is different. It's cut out specifically for you. And in that process, you're actually able to get somewhere. Now, I promise you I'm not jabbering all this. I'm just not flapping my gums because I'm bored. I'm not flapping my gums because I'm tired. But I really do like this kind of format at the end of the evening. I'm still trying to find a time for this show where I'm able to, like I said, go in depth and talk about the things I covered in the daily. One of the fortunate things that I have coming up is that I was able to ask my students. I had all my students interview me. So they're not on camera for legal reasons. But I gave them a mic and I let them ask me any question. And they asked me a really particular question. They said, Mr. Mo, when did you realize that you like teaching? And what was interesting about it, and I'm going to put out the interview. Is it, no, okay, it's late. It's late, 9 works. Okay, yeah, we'll get, okay. All right, cool. I'm thinking about doing this 9. Do I eat or finish this content? Yeah, don't eat. Yeah, for real. That's really what it is. I have not, even as we speak right now, I did not have dinner. I did not eat dinner. I was like, I gotta record this. I gotta put this out. I gotta keep these things going. But anyways, to go back to what I'm saying, like one of my students asked me, they said, Mr. Mo, like, when did you realize you like this? And I said, I like teaching, especially for the summer, because it gives me the opportunity to see my young self. It gives me the opportunity to this content you guys see. Like, this is not a front. This is really who I am. This is really my personality. And I told them up front, I said, to be honest, in the full scope of the content world, I am failing. In the full scope of the internet world. But seeing you guys' eyes light up for some reason, when I walk through the door, y'all like, Mr. Mo, that's what they call me in the class. They're like, Mr. Mo, I'm their favorite person on TikTok. I'm their favorite person all around. And I was like, and here I am. Y'all give me the energy. Y'all give me the ideas to want to keep on going. So I take this on to you. Understand that those in the content creation of the art space, referring back to my daily confirmation earlier this morning, age is not a barometer. And those who are in there, okay, what do you teach? Dude, you have a great personality for that. Actually, so I teach web design, I teach graphic design, and then I also teach robotics. All my students are all completely different. All of them have completely different personalities. They're all amazing. But the one thing about them is that they all love my class. I make it really interesting. I make it really engaging. And I just do the things that I wish my teachers did. But I pass it on. All these, like I said, everything I'm telling you guys, I told them, I promised my students that I will go on live on a daily basis so they can actually hear more. These are actually the conversations I have with them. And do not, when you're trying to run your race, I know we've heard this, don't look to your left, look to your right, but I understand when you're later in your 20s, it's so hard not to. You can go ahead and look at your timeline and you can be like, damn, XYZ bought a new car, XYZ bought a new crib, XYZ did this, they did that. And these are the people that you grew up with. So in your head, and I can't even speak for the people who are international. Like, that's why I'm very fortunate in the full scope of things, because me being just like an American kid, I don't have the pressures of being like of international parents. And I can't imagine what that's like. So anyways, like I said, I wasn't really trying to ramble on this too long. I always want to make these anywhere from the 5 to 10 minute range, just so I can get the opportunity to talk to you guys. You guys can see what's going on in my mind and actually understand what I got going on, because this is kind of going to be what the format's going to be for the evening show. The format's going to give you guys an opportunity to just go in depth on one thing, which is whatever the daily confirmation was. The daily confirmation is going to be a big staple in my content coming out on a daily basis, and I'm hoping that with time, we can really grow this into something. Marvin, I did see your DM. We are going to talk. We are going to talk. I did not forget, bro. I had to make sure you know. But anyways, you guys, go ahead and enjoy your week. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your evening. Remember, you guys stay happy. You stay optimistic. And don't remember to always look straight when you're trying to win your race. Because if you look to the left and look to your right, at 27, things get really awkward. So things get really awkward. So don't let somebody else's lane become your lane. You got this. And I hope to see you guys soon. Hopefully Friday night. Either Wednesday, Friday night, Thursday night. We're filling this out. We're gonna see how this video looks, and then we're gonna go from there. But yeah, catch you guys later. Holla at me. If you have any topics for daily confirmation want me to cover, let me know. Photo shoots dropping, yada yada yada, all the other good stuff. I don't want to make the shameless plug. Bye.